the they might don't call me. No, don't call me. Message me. Yes, he messaged me yesterday. Then he give me the figure. 12.
12 lah. Singapore overall how many already so far? Singapore. Got total number not? Got total number Singapore?
You know because the 12 is not any sponsor, no, Mr. Yong. So the person who sponsor, the new sponsor had to use 100 PV. They only counted for this program. But they have sponsor 42 42 for my group. 42 people.
冇俾我飲啊！
嚟，飲勝，飲勝。So Kevin, these are the top how many of them who qualify or what? They based on what?
No, the top overall in Singapore. They never count on the sponsor. Besides sponsor, you have to meet the 100 PV criteria on the person that you sponsor. The campaign for the $15 voucher. The e-voucher. So the one I got 12 lah maximum in Singapore. A lot of people they just sponsor but they never
fulfill criteria lah. They never look into it, man. I say.
Some of them because customers sign up 100 people a lot like about 250 You have to buy within a month let's say you sign up until 31st. Let's say you sign up on 30th. 31st you have to fulfill They go by the month
Hey, who will be the gatekeeper afterwards? Yen, you will be the gatekeeper afterwards.
What do you mean by gatekeepers?
No, the waiting room there. Who is going to admit them?
Later I do it.
Later lah. You do it lah.
Yeah, you need help, let me know lah. I can help you to admit them in.
Yeah, okay. Because never mind.
Now do let me know you need a hand.
You just help me to get the people's comes in when it's ready.
Okay.
Hey Kevin, so how is Singapore this coming fiscal year? Wow, you all wholesale the bronze foundation and the bronze builder the percentage higher 25 and 35% Malaysia baru 20 and 30% Ayo.
Singapore new market Singapore new market.
What market? What is market already?
You saw the elite program, the Ruby volume by 2%.
When
12,501 you additional 2% Ruby volume.
几时的？他跟你讲 when you mention it?
Inside the book inside the inside the one yesterday I passed with Yen the one Singapore SLC the on the this core plus. They say our 12,500 is 21%, correct?
Correct.
Now our Ruby usually is a 25,000.
5,000, correct.
Now you only do one extra PV, 12,501 and above. You get 2% Ruby volume.
2% on where? 2% on the total amount extra or on the
12,501 only instead of 25,000 PV.
是不是啊？你不要 April Fool 我啊！
哇！还有还没完。如果你 hit 18,000 18,750 and above, additional 2%, total 4% Ruby bonus.
有冇搞錯啊？喂，
真的
Mr. Yo, I just said it to you.
是咩？Mr. Yo 听了，等下你分成阿 B 了。
哎呦，你们没跟我讲，哪里可以这样子的？来，我看。
你要听啦，volume 你主要听嘛 ，volume 多少 percent 嘛 ？6%， 25,000 and above， 我们拿 6% Ruby volume， 21 plus 6， 27% like China。
哇啦喂！那我看。
你睡觉了？
哪里睡觉？
我以为Mr. Yong 知道嘞，所以
哎呦，哪里可以这样的？ 耶！
你使用啊？你懂多少钱嘛？你拿Ruby Wallet 5000啊，你每个月2925，
哦哟
，Singapore 6% leadership bonus 1462 equal to 2 leg or 6%.
哎呦
Cannot sleep oh, cannot sleep ah. Go to
哎
Singapore.
呦哇贪累咯 this one is good 咯
That's why they count ah. The 1 year you let's say you found the rubies
21 23 25 lah
27
27 ah.
27 ah.
但是仲有哦
Okay. Okay.
Siao.
I will let everybody in. Then once I count down the time, then you will get ready. Okay.
哎呦
我去等等嘞。
put some music. 你去toilet先啦，还有 video 吗？你不要去大便呢。
哟。
这个刚刚出还是什么嘞？我没有看里面嘞。
一样，我们新加坡 SLC announcer Amanda announcer。
哎呦，你们啊，没有做啊，这样很可惜嘞。
还有我们的那个 sponsor campaign 嘛，September to December 嘛，那个 cool down period 嘛，Malaysia ticket 是吗？我们是拿 voucher cash money。
喝水，喝水，喝水。
可以给他们讲吗？
给他们进来了。
对啊，我进去了吗
？I'm sending pictures to picture, I'ma get you fired. I know you're always on that night shift, but I can't stand these nights alone. And I don't need no explanation, 'cause baby you're the boss at home. You don't gotta go to work, work, work.
对的，对的。
If you give me 35 seconds, I'm going to share with you 3 simple tips on how I sold over 3 million worth of products on
everybody. Happy evening. Welcome to CA Singapore meeting today. I'm your MC today. My name is Jess. Nice to see you all. If you all can hear my voice, please give me 111. Can you hear me? All right. Thank you. Okay. So today, this month is last week of the August. Let's see the August promotion slide, please. Okay, next. Okay, all right. This very good protein the container is actually very good design. For each container you can fill in one scoop of protein, then it can be very handy and very versatile and portable to bring all over the place that you travel, even in the office. So quickly grab this in this month. I think this one will continue until it helps us to build our body key exercise when you go outdoor. Okay, next. Right, I think this is very excited news, right? Maybe some of you already started using. So we are looking forward to next upcoming new product also together to eat with this, to apply with this artistry product. So this collagen ball essential set and also collagen ball the ball restore set. Both are, I think restore set still under back order. You can still order now and quickly grab the opportunity to try the product. Okay, next. Okay, this is a collagen ball by itself. If let's say you already have the 14 days nights reset program, you can just buy these 14 pieces for one box to use it together. Okay, so this one only limited to use with 14 night reset program. Okay, next. All right, I think this month promotion of the mooncake, right, it's still available. So you buy any combination of both, right, either the single double yolk or 4 season, or actually this lotus without the yolk, and any combination of two lah. Then you get the next slide is you get the free of the plate. Can see the next slide? Okay, this next slide is actually the promotion free of the ceramic plate, and it's actually combination of orange and pinkish red, and also cool color and warm color lah. Basically, one is a green and blue. Okay, next. All right, this one is actually for minimum purchase of 250 of any Amway product, then you get Amway's mark, and this mark is very special because it designed with some 3D effects. Kind of the Amway logo is very nice mark, and it's actually very good quality. Next. Okay, so artistry, right? Initially it was promotion with the multi-purpose handbag, but that one is already sold out. It's very fast. It's just within 3 weeks, it's already sold out. So now Amway actually replaced with these two options of the package. One is the artistry hydrating pack, and the other one is the artistry anti-aging pack. Also a minimum purchase of 180 only. Okay, next. And this is another promotion of this Neutralite Glucose Health. It's actually help to manage our glucose level in our body. And with purchase of 3 set, you get distributor price $115.50. Okay, next. And this one is the Body Key 30 days startup program. It actually recently they just replaced the shaker with a nicer and beautiful design color. So this one you give attention to your customer or your friends that kind of curious and ask, hey, what is this mark so nice, and it also help you to break up your conversation. Okay, next. All right, this is XX drink. Actually, it will still ongoing promotion until the stock lasts. And it's actually a very good quality T-shirt. You can use it for exercise. Actually, personally, myself, I like the pink color design. I also have a pink color design. Okay, next. Okay, this is another very good XX drink, XX whey protein with this whey protein, you get a free t-shirt of the XX t-shirt and also free sachet of the protein. Total, you got three items for free. Okay, next. So if any one of your friends or yourself, you still have those old model of the air purifier, or you currently have a X brand of air purifier, you can take this opportunity to do a trade-in. And this trade-in is very worth. If let's say you use the X brand to trade in, you can trade up to $300 trade-in. That means deduct from the existing price is 2,200 minus 300 is 1,900. And also, if you have the older version, like the second generation of the Atmosphere, you can trade in with exchange of another $500 discount. That means it's 1,700. Okay, so if you don't have, it's okay. You still can get a PV. PV, you get a cash rebate. PV of 977. Okay, next. Okay, now this Pursue, right? You know, last time when Amway started the Pursue product, it doesn't really sell in Singapore. So we are kind of desperate, you know, want to have this Pursue hand sanitizer, because this sanitizer is very it's not very dry, and it's very effective, and it's very nice, and also it has some moisture effect on your hand, so you don't feel like after you apply already, you feel like your hand, like your finger, your skin will crack. It doesn't cause that. Okay, next. All right, so this one is a Body Key Community Challenge. It's still ongoing. So you just sign up with this community challenge. Then after that, you share your photo with the subject of your group name and send the email to Amway. Amway will give you a free gift of this calcium and also BioC in a pack, and also with a protein sachet version with 3 pieces in a pack also. Okay, next one. Okay, remember during the early of this month, right? We already shared about the Train and Fit Challenge 4.0. So quickly, you still have a chance to join, because this week will be the last week of a weigh-in. You can go to the next slide. So this is the weigh-in. Okay, the weigh-in is in August. From if let's say this is just a sample of the date. If let's say you weigh in 29 Saturday to 6 September, then you weigh out is actually on 27 October to 4th of November. So quickly, you still have time to form 3-person and to join this Body Key Trim and Fit Challenge. Okay, next. Okay, basically this is how to join. Okay, either you have a body kit, you get your customer or your group members to have a jumpstart kit, or also you can build your own this order. That means you can a la carte all the listed product on the screen here to join the challenge. Or you can, if let's say you are old distributor, like last time you joined in the version 3.5 or version 3 challenge, you have previous version of the in-body watch, you can do a trade-in for this. Okay, next. So how about the winning criteria? Winning criteria is actually either one of it. Either you lose weight by 6% or your body fat lose by 6%, and your muscle mass increase. Muscle mass increase is recently because it helped to cater all the previous version, previous challenge distributor. They now, because they already lose weight, lose fat, so it just only need to build the muscle. So when you build 3% muscles, then actually the whole team will win the prize of worth 261. Okay, next. This is for tier 1. Okay, then for tier 2, that means the whole team lose weight at 12%. Then body fat you lose 12%. Then you build muscle by 6%. That means it's just times 2 of previous criteria. Then you get this track pants, okay, and also you get the Amway the product voucher of 900, and total is actually 1,437. Then there is another new price coming added on it is the Grabfood redeem voucher and 450. So total actually you get additional worth of 987. Okay, next. So on top of that, right, how about the grand prize? So grand prize that's really awesome. You look at the grand prize. So grand prize, right, if let's say you're second runner up, your team will get one the in-body weighing machine. Then you get 1,200 worth of the product redemption voucher. Okay, then the first runner up will get the product redemption of 2,400 voucher, and also you get two machine, okay, two weighing machine, two in-body weighing machine. This is very this is actually doctor medical rate of weighing machine. It's not the ordinary machine that you can buy for NTUC $10. No, it's very expensive. You buy outside, maybe at least a minimum $800 and above. Okay, then the highest top team winner will get a product redemption of $3,000. Wow, $3,000 worth of product redemption voucher, and also each one of the team will win the in-body weighing machine. Wow, that's really awesome and fantastic. So no total the winning the top team will win product worth everything price worth of 4,260. Oh my God. So quickly grab this opportunity to win the prize. Okay, next. Next. All right, so this Amway ALP program, right, is actually the loyalty program that to encourage our distributor to consistently help us to follow up to consume the product. Okay, so for example, right, first month, let's say it's actually order by 6 month basis. Okay, first month is the customer will pay the original price. That means the distributor price. For example, let's say protein is $48. So you just pay the $48. Then after that, subsequently second month, third month, and fourth month, and fifth month, you get 2.5% of discount. Okay. Then only the when come to the 6 months, we get half price. So like that, it actually help us to have a regular customer order. One advantage. The second advantage is the customer actually get additional saving. Okay, not only additional saving, they also get a better health as well because they are consuming the product and they help us to follow up. We also have a chance to follow up with them and keep contact with them and monitor their progress. So this program is very, very, very useful. Okay, with this program, right, there are people actually can achieve 21%. Okay, next. Okay, then this one is actually when sign up the ALP program, right? And we're also on top that additional give that means anybody who sign out, the person who sign out, okay, will get 2 set of the protein sachet, one set of the protein sachet with three pieces inside, and also calcium and BioC's foil pack. Okay, then the sponsor, right? The sponsor will get 1 set. Okay, so the person who sign up will get 2 sets. So the person sponsored that person to sign up will get 1 set. This is just to encourage people to join, to sign up this program. So, and we're really very detailed and touching everybody's heart, right? So to help us to build the business. Okay, next. Okay, now this one also another promotion program. This is actually, if let's say you sign out distributor in continuous of 6 month, combination of 6 months, any of the 6 months, right? Then you get the $15 voucher. Then likewise, I'm talking about the sponsor, not the person who's signing the member, like it's actually the person who sponsored the new distributor. So they'll also get a $90 sign out. So this one is starting from July until end of this month, December. So you see, not only this one, the next one. Can I see the next slide? Okay, not only that one. This one is actually to help us to build the business. The new sign up program 2.0, right? Initially, the $15 is actually only last until, but now it extends to end of this month, end of August. That means $15. If let's say the person sign up on 8 sign up on 31st of August, then this voucher is still valid on that day, because initially last time it was 30 days, right? Like first voucher I use $30, then after that subsequently 30 days duration to use the $15 voucher. After $15 use already, then next one will be another 30 day, another 30 day. So right now, and we actually, if haven't consumed the first voucher, right, it will extend until 31st August. Okay, next. And also this is a $30 sign up program. So you can share this with your prospect, like they just can buy anything for $30, they can sign up for free, and also they'll get this $30 e-coupon to exchange the product. This is what I mean, sign up for free. Okay, next. And also don't forget with this, right, you see Amway actually very good in the marketing strategy planning. They actually plan in such a way that the $30, how do we leverage the $30 to sponsor people, right? So this is a promotion that is very useful and attractive, so that we have a chance to share with our customer or our friends that there is such a promotion. And this lunchbox is very, very useful and practical, because it comes with a spoon and fork. And actually the inside the compartment is not the normal plastic, you know. Normal plastic will put a hot thing inside, right? You'll feel like very uncomfortable because it's hot. But Amway actually come with this compartment, right? It's actually those the like aluminium based kind of things. So you have no worries about, if let's say when you tapao, then you don't eat a styrofoam, you actually eat more healthy food, and it doesn't eat any plastic or formaldehyde inside the packaging, right? Okay, so next. Okay, so that's all for promotion. Okay, so today, right, we are here actually want to learn something. So today we have someone very special. He has actually UK trained chartered accountant, and he actually awarded the world prize of the emerging first in UK taxation professional exam. So when he came back, because during he's in UK, he's actually a personal accountant for Elton John. But when he came back to Singapore, right, he became very famous, you know, because, you know, he's the only one person with one brand. Then he can manage so many corporate companies' account. So imagine, I don't know, I really can't imagine how to see, you know, how to manage so many accounts. But you know, everybody understand, right? Mr. Yong actually, he is in his real life, he already all along practicing planning for the corporate world company. But we want to learn also, right? We are very fortunate because we have opportunity to learn from him how he practice the planning skill in the Amway business. So I don't want to talk too much. So without further ado, let's welcome founder Platinum, Mr. Yong Man Yuan. Let's give 888 to Mr. Yong. Before that, I think need to play a video, right? Is it Yong controlling the video? Or
Yen.
Yen. Okay. So is the video started?
Okay, never mind. Where's the video? Hello, everyone. How are you? Wow, it's been a while since I met all of you. I see many familiar faces, and I'm so happy to be able to come back to Singapore and see all of you again. Although this time it's only on Zoom, but I hope we'll be able to get closer to all of you, because after so many months we have been away, and then the COVID has created a lot of new experiences to everyone. Now, today I was invited to share about what do you do when you actually plan yourself to 2021. Now, I don't know, today I see there are quite a number of people down here, not only in Singapore, but also from Malaysia. Those friends who are actually sitting in from Singapore, can you just give me a type 1? I will see how many are there from Singapore, and so you all can hear me. All right, can you all hear me? Those of you can, good. Now, those of you who are from Malaysia, I see there are many from East Malaysia. Can you type 2? Type 2. Now, I want to surprise my fellow Malaysians who are actually attending our Zoom meeting today, because I just got good news from fellow Singaporeans. However, Malaysians, hold on tight, because you do not know what's going to expect, because it's going to be something very, very unique. Now, first of all, down here, I want to share with all of you is how many of you here aim to go to Alaska? Give me a 555. Come on. See, let's see how many of you aim to go to Alaska. This is something very fantastic. Now, ladies and gentlemen, fellow members, now, like what Jess just now mentioned about planning. Okay, because today I want to share with you a little bit about what is we are going to expect to see for the financial year 2021. Now, Singapore has made so many good things for everyone, and today I want to share with all of you, okay, what exactly, okay, we are actually looking forward to. Now, before we start, let me just share my screen so that I can just use my screen to actually share with you. All right, now, okay, so let me just share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen now? All right. Okay, oops. All right. Now, so what is it down here? Basically, when you are new, you're always asking yourself, hey, why are we here today? Yes, all of us are Amway members, right? Now, but why are we here gathered here? Now, we are always gathered here is because we want to learn something new. What exactly we want to learn something new? Yes, all of us are actually in the same profession. We are all in the Amway business, besides doing other activities. However, what is the purpose of sitting here tonight? Basically, because my topic is about planning for financial year 2021. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are now asking, hey, what are we expecting to get for the year 2021? Now, so this is where I want to share with all of you, what are we actually going to see for the year 2021? Now, because in 2021 down here, I'm sure all of us are going to think about moving one level up. But maybe some of you are thinking about maybe a few more level ups. So when we talk about identifying ourselves, just like during my corporate years, right? I used to always plan for the company, but in the company, it is a profit-making company. So what do we think about? When we talk about profit-making company, we are talking about opportunities to generate more profits for the company. So this comes from the company's business. Now, if the company's business is doing well, we are thinking about how to grow the business, make it fast, more profitable, so that the company will become, more rewarding to the shareholders, and all the employees will look forward to earn more bonuses. So every year we are thinking about how to make more money for the company. Now, that is what I've been doing all my years. Now, but when you talk about planning, what normally we have to do? The money just don't come suddenly. We have to prepare ourselves. Now, so what we have to do is basically, number one, we have to look, what are our resources? What is it that we must have in order to be able to have the opportunity to generate more profits in the future? Now, when we talk about doing a business down here, we always think about, do we have the relevant resources in our hand? So in order to have the relevant resources, we want to know what exactly we want to achieve. Now, of course, when we talk about in our conventional business, most of them were all talking about their business and how to make more profits from the business. But in our Amway business, how do we actually look at the money? It's so difficult. So that's the reason why the good thing is Amway helps us by providing us targets. And one of the very clear target that all of us are looking forward is basically at the end of the year, those who qualify, those who have grown their business will have the opportunity to actually enjoy the travel seminar. So now the question down here is the travel seminar that we are talking about, to Alaska or to the Northern Lights. Now, of course, most of us down here, okay, we say that We cannot jump too far. Yes, so we move forward first to reach our Alaskan ALS. So how do we do it? What must we do? So that's the reason why today a lot of us are asking, if I want to go to Alaska, okay, I set my goal on that. What do I have to do to achieve, all right, my target? Now, to those of you who have never been on an ALS, now, those of you who have never been to ALS, can you give me type 1? So I will know how many of you actually have a very good opportunity to actually get to Alaska for the very first time. And those of you who are actually going for this ALS for the very first time, you are going to have a special privilege. You are given lots of incentives. And this is where a lot of people ask, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? Ladies and gentlemen, we always realize down here that when we come to Amway, we always say that why I say Amway is a very simple business. Because unlike my conventional business where we have to think a lot of things, we have to think about many types of resources we have to prepare. We have to think about the kind of people with the talent, with the skill to actually do the job. But in Amway, we don't have to worry about that, because in Amway, we keep on doing the basic thing over and over and over again. Because unlike a conventional business where we have the idea of thinking about our competitors, thinking about the strategies we have to change, thinking about the products we have to add on, thinking about the marketplace we want to go to, thinking about where we want to locate our business, thinking about how to market, thinking about how to price the products. We have so many things we have to do in a conventional business. And yet we have to ask, nothing is impossible. We have to keep on moving, because when we work in a company down here, the people pay us to find solutions in order to make the company grow and become more profitable. So over my many years in corporate, we realized down here that doing business, that's the norm. All the professionals are actually paid salaries using their brains to find solutions, how the company can grow, how the company can remain profitable. Right now, when the COVID-19 is here, what do you think the people are doing? What do you think the professionals are doing? They are now thinking about how to keep the business afloat, how to keep the business still operational, how to keep the business sustainable. As you all know, some of our friends who lost their job because of COVID-19, it is not their fault. It is because the business never anticipated that the COVID-19 will affect them. Yes, we have many friends who are doing glamorous type of work. You know, those people who are in the hotel line, those people who are in the airline business, they travel every day. Don't you think that at that time, when everything was peaceful, it feels very grand to be able to fly almost every other day to different parts of the world? Those who work in a hotel, don't they feel so comfortable? Okay, working in a very cozy environment, heavily well decorated. We feel so proud when we tell people that, where are you working? Oh, I'm in the hotel. Oh, I'm a pilot. Oh, I'm an air steward. It's so fun. But however, the crisis came, the disease came. Many people never anticipated it, so they lose a job. So for the company's sake, for the professionals in those companies, what do you think they are doing now? They are thinking about how to keep the business going, how to tell the creditors, hey, don't sue me for bankruptcy because my business is actually profitable, but you need to give me time. After COVID-19, everything will be good. I'll be back. I'll be back. But the question is, will the creditors be able to wait? Now, just look at in Malaysia here. We talk about AirAsia. They have a very big, heavy problem. The second quarter, they already had a very huge loss. But what can they do? What can the professionals do? Because there's only one thing that's missing. They must generate the revenue. However, in Amway, we know we are also doing business. So in doing Amway business, what do we know? Our revenue, our sales is so very important. So that's the reason why we say that in this business down here, if we want to become successful, what do we mean by we just keep on doing the basics, ladies and gentlemen? From the day we started the Amway business until today, nothing has changed. Whatever happens from the Amway side, whether they introduce a new product, whether they provide us with new incentives, we still do the same thing, right? We still have to demo products. We still have to share the business opportunity to new friends all the time. It has not changed. From the day I joined Amway business up to today, anyone who joined the business will do the same thing. That is the basic. because we don't have to crack our head about thinking, what else must we do? What else we have to do differently? No need. All we have to do is, we have to ask ourselves, we are consumers. What do? We consume products. So what do we have to do? We just have to consume products and we learn about the products. If we don't consume the products, we learn from other people who consume the products. We learn from their sharing. We learn about how, okay, they use the products. What are the essential points? What are the unique points about the products? And so we share to other friends. We share to other fellow consumers. Then we share about the opportunity. Why do we want to share the opportunity with everyone? Because everybody, all right, can benefit from additional income. Everybody we know can benefit from this opportunity, because all we do is we just keep doing the same thing. So ladies and gentlemen, when we join the MBA business, what normally we do? We keep on demo. We keep on sharing products and OPP with our friends. Everyone we meet, we try our best to inspire them with the products and with the business opportunity. So after that, what do? Because after our ABOs have tried the products, we guide our ABOs. We tell them, we encourage them, hey, come, why not we all go together and see your friends? Ladies and gentlemen, that is what MBA business is all about. We share our opportunity with our ABOs. Now we want to show our ABOs how we can share this business with their friends. So we guide our ABOs to demo and share with their friends. However, the idea down here is this: if we haven't done any demonstration before, we haven't shared any products with any ABO before, definitely number 2 is not possible, because we guide our ABOs with our own personal experience. We guide our ABOs with our own sincerity. We guide our ABOs with our own experiences. We are all the same. We are all consumers. We are no different from anybody else. But what we do different is that whatever we share, we don't keep. We keep on sharing and sharing. And that is the reason why the business is so unique, because Amway says, I will want to reward you, but the deal is you have to do your part. And what is our part? We want to actually see many more consumers see the opportunity in the Amway products. And therefore, they can also promote to fellow consumers to actually try out the products. That's all. Now, what happens next? Basically, when our ABOs see us doing it, we must know, we must think, what makes our ABOs do what we do? It is because they see our leadership, they see our action, they see us doing non-stop from the day we started the MBA business till now. We haven't stopped demonstrating, we haven't stopped sharing, we haven't stopped guiding our ABOs. So what happens to all the new ABOs? They will definitely see us doing the same thing over and over again. And it is from those ABOs that see the opportunity, they want to duplicate what we do. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what we do every day as an ABO. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We do it all the time. But the question is, how do we keep on sustaining this activity? That is where Amway realizes that we are all human. If we do something so frequently, we must be incentivized. And that's the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, we ask ourselves, what do we do in order to actually get this thing done? We always tell ourselves, we guide ourselves, we remind ourselves, ladies and gentlemen, because all of us, when we want to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, we just don't do in blanks. We must have a name list. That is the reason why every one of us in 1 month, we all can actually, all of us know how to use a diary. But however, because we have not cultivated the habit of doing the business, we haven't known how to organize our time, because before we do MBA business, we are already busy. We are all doing so many things every day, right? So now is the time we learn how to develop another opportunity. So we must learn how to manage our time. But we don't have to struggle to manage, because why? It all starts by developing the habit. So what is a habit, ladies and gentlemen? We must have the habit of using our name list, and we plug in into our schedule. Ladies and gentlemen, in 1 month, there are either 30 days or 31 days down here. 1 week, there are 7 days. I am sure whether we are doing Amway or not doing Amway, we are talking to someone. All of us are talking to someone every day, except the topic of the conversation. has got nothing to do with what we do in the past. But now we are doing an MBA business. What are we doing? We are basically thinking about who we want to approach in order to share our products, if we want to actually share the OPP. So that is the reason why we must have a name list. When we have a name list, then we can fill the names in our monthly planner. So ladies and gentlemen, our prospect list, our name list is so very important, because why? Time passes by very fast, and because we haven't got a habit of recording who we want to meet every day, we must practice developing that habit. So it is on our side. If we want to succeed in doing the MBA business, all we have to do is just get the name list and fill up the name list into our planner. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the criteria of doing the MBA business is we have to keep on adding new names. It is not our existing names. Yes, in the beginning, many people say, I don't have friends, I do not know anyone. It is true. Because we do not know what we want the friends for. So that's the reason why sometimes we never really bother to find out how many friends we are in contact every day. However, today, even though we have our smartphone, even though we have our WhatsApp, how many do we actually communicate with every day? I realize down here that most of us, right, although we have a WhatsApp, we are more comfortable to develop a WhatsApp group and keep on blasting information, but nothing else. However, why not? We actually optimize our names in our WhatsApp. Try to start a conversation with them. Start to be interested to know them, what they are doing at this moment. Because all these people, wherever they may be, they are just a consumer like us, as well as maybe they are at the moment looking for opportunities, ladies and gentlemen. So the name list is so important. So what we have to do in our Amway business, our strategy, okay, for the way forward is, number one, we must keep on having our name list. Remember when I mentioned to you just now, we will never be able to do anything. We cannot do 1, 2, 3 if we don't have a name list. So that is the reason why down here, name list is so very important, because this is really our fundamentals. Our resources is basically names, names, and names. So this is very important. Now, the next part down here we need to do is ourselves, our personal development. We need to have as much knowledge as possible about the business. What knowledge we want? Remember, we mentioned to you about step number 1. What is step number 1? We have to demonstrate product. We have to demonstrate share the OPP. That is the reason why, because Amway got so many products. So it is important on our part to learn as many products from fellow leaders. Because every day, someone successfully promote a product to their friends. Every day, somebody is basically doing a product party with someone else. So all of us are acquiring a lot of knowledge. All of us are acquiring a lot of experience from almost everyone. So the question down here we ask is, what can we do with the knowledge? We can actually use it. This is what we call by the word leverage. We also know every day someone meets a new friend, every day someone is presenting an OPP, and every day somebody successfully sponsored someone. So that's the reason why down here, in our Amway business down here, we have an activity calendar, because we want to remind ourselves what days we allocate to learn from fellow leaders. So in CA, we are so fortunate because we have all the different languages. We have English, Bahasa, we have Mandarin that can actually enable us to learn from so many leaders. And what more now, ladies and gentlemen, we know that this CA activity, we can also leverage on this activity to actually guide our active ABOs, because all our ABOs can attend the meeting together with us wherever they are. They can be in Malaysia, they can be in Singapore, they can be anywhere, because with online education down here, everybody have the access to the same information. So it's up to us now to ask ourselves, how do we promote these lessons to them? How do we actually encourage all our ABOs to learn from other leaders? Because our business is no secret. It's all about learning and doing. We learn, after that we practice. We practice, and we perfect it. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what we actually do in our MBA business. It is so different from a corporate world. When we talk about the corporate world, we don't only think in terms of how much money, how much capital we have. We also have to think whether we have sufficient resources to implement the project. You have the money, you don't have the people with the talent. You don't have the people with the skill. We cannot implement the project. We have the people, we have the talent, but we don't have the market. We cannot implement the project. And we also have to consider other factors. There is no clash of our market. There is no what we call it, because when I work in a conglomerate companies, we must make sure that all the companies down here don't eat into their own customer base because nobody benefits. We have to make sure that our customers grow. All right, we don't what do you call it, hit into each other, because that is not benefiting anyone. So we are so careful to ensure that when we do the business, all right, the market is growing but not shrinking. So this is different. So in the corporate world, we have to talk about writing reports, and then we have to convince our directors, and then only they agree to extend out the funds. And then our funds are only not within the company resources. We have to take our funds from the bankers, and then the bankers also need to be protected so that their money is safe. So many things we have to do in a corporate business, but it is not in Amway. In Amway, I don't have to crack my head on all those issues, because all I have to do is just 1, 2, 3. What is 1, 2, 3? I have to learn how to demo and share products to as many people as possible. I have to share the business opportunity to as many people as possible. And those people, I know not everybody will say yes immediately, but it's all right, because I want their response. I want to learn. Yes, in the beginning, it appears to be very challenging, you know, when people say no to us, or people look with a very funny eyes, and people will just show a body language, and then they already say, oh, I know what you have to talk about. You say about A, or you say away. So all this happened for all new ABOs down there. I understand. All of you have never been rejected before. It's true. We have never been rejected before. But the best part is this. We can learn. Remember, nobody became a platinum suddenly. Nobody became a diamond suddenly. Nobody became a crown ambassador. All of us starts from ground zero. We all start from fresh. So it's a fair business, because everybody, irrespective of whatever their background, is given an opportunity to succeed in the Amway business. And all we have to do is all of us do the same thing. If you really study the plan enough, you understand down here, Amway is so simple, because all we have to do is sustaining our energy to do the 3 steps. That is what, like you say, we demo, share products, and OPP to our friends. And then among all those who agreed to join us, we encourage them. Why not? We also do a demo and share to their friends. So this is how we guide our ABOs. And those ABOs who are more, what do you call it, positive, those ABOs who are basically more adventurous and really saw the opportunity, I am sure they want to grow their business. And this is where duplication starts. So in order for us to trigger something in their heart that they will do it, what must we do? We have to be the example. We have to be showing them. So that's why, ladies and gentlemen, we ask ourselves, what else we have to do? So Amway realizes that for the many years we have been doing Amway, Amway says that, look, the plan has never changed. We have given you the sales and marketing plan. With the sales and marketing plan before today, there are so many diamonds and crown ambassadors all over the world. Do you know that? And then you ask yourself, why is it that after so many years of success, Amway still consider it is important to inspire new ABOs? So that is the reason why Amway knows the success in Amway requires the success of their partners, and that is the ABOs. And it is today that we are so fortunate we have such a good partner. They use the money to incentivize all of us. Now, in the past, I remember when I joined the Amway business, we always talk about the incentive become very real, very close to us when we reach 21%. You know that? Because when I was joining the Amway business, I was always wondering also how long it takes me to climb from 3% to 21%. It is like a struggle. I thought almost impossible, because at that time, there was no other methods. We were all given the same marketing plan. We were all told the same ideas about what we can get if we become a 21%er, what we can get if we become a 21%er. That's about all they say. That's what Amway is all about. They mentioned when you are 21%er, you are treated like a leader, then you'll be given the opportunity to travel to ALS and so forth. Okay, so all distributors at that time was wondering, how am I going to climb to 20%? So many strategies, so many different leaders come up with so many different methods. It's just like a company. Every company, when they want to succeed, they will have their own plan. They have to have their own strategy. But to have the correct strategy, they have to make sure that all the activities is aligned on the same track. So that's the reason why from the day we joined the Amway business down here, we are so fortunate because our founders, from Dr. Jerry to Mr. Fu Hao Kian, to Mr. Chan Kun Ting, to Mr. Ku Chong Kok, they have kept the business as simple as possible to keep it easy to learn and easy to duplicate. And that is their 4x4 system. So they keep on telling us. In fact, Dr. Jerry proved to us why we have to do 4x4. For those of you who are not familiar with the sales, the business plan down here, I am sure you realize down here, what is the difference in the differential bonus if you build an ABO to 12% and then you build an ABO to go up to 15%. Even though the business volume has grown, the differential bonus never changed. So what does that mean? It tells us that something is not right. Because if we help an ABO to become better and better and better, by right, the differential bonus should be higher and higher and higher. However, no. So that is the uniqueness of the Amway reward plan, because they have a signal effect. They tell us whether we are doing the business correctly or not. So this business plan has been discovered by so many leaders before us until today. Now, Amway has also participated now to even incentivize the 0%er to believe in themselves that they can become 21%er. Wow, this is something very unique. I have never seen this before. How can a company also participate to actually invest in new ABOs to grow the business? Ladies and gentlemen, so this is something that all of us look forward to. That's why when we talk about the Core Plus early incentives, a lot of people start asking, what is this for? What is it for? Hey, remember, the whole idea now is not we telling the ABO what to do. Amway is also participating to tell the ABO what they have to do and whether they are doing it correctly or not, whether their business is growing properly, balanced or not. So Amway says, in the past, I know leaders, you spend a lot of time showing by example, but maybe the ABO still cannot see it. So why not we participate? We give them monetary incentive. So ladies and gentlemen, this is where the opportunity has come. All of us, we can actually use the Amway incentive to guide our new ABOs to understand how to do the business. So this is why I find that this is very, very unique. The strategy that Amway is using for us, our ABOs who are already 21%er, you can see it that if we know how to use the Amway incentive plan, the Core Plus plans here to complement our core plan, this is fantastic. This is the resources that we need to grow into the new level. Ladies and gentlemen, we know in Amway business, it's all about sharing product. But how can we know sharing product actually generate genuine business? So this is why Amway comes out with the customer sales incentive. So when we talk about the customer sales incentive down here, I have to admit, this business is very unique because from the core incentive down here, Amway now tells us what exactly you can get if you follow the plan. When you want to qualify as a platinum, you can actually decide how much you want to earn. It's up to you. Look, this amount of profits that we are going to earn is not small figure, no. But to do something very simple, yet the outcome is very, very rewarding. If we become a founder's platinum, we can earn almost up to 90,000 Singapore dollar. This is fantastic. But if that is not enough, we can always think about going higher. We can go to emerald, okay, or to go to diamond. It's up to us. But the most important thing down here is we have to ask ourselves, how are we going to do the basics? What must we do? Because it is the basic that enable us to grow the business. Just like a company, any project that you do, we have to start from the base. But when we start from the base, we have an outcome at the end. But the question is, the outcome is very uncertain because the economic winds will blow left and right, front and back. So we wouldn't know what's going to happen. So managing the situation is never easy in business. However, in Amway, it is very, very simple because why? We are only managing one area. And that is how can we create more people to agree to use the Amway branded products. So that's the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, Amway realizes that one of the easiest way is after using the products, we must prove to ourselves that we can share the products to customers. So when the customer sales incentive program came about, wow, imagine when I first studied this sales incentive plan, I was wondering, how practical is this plan? Why do they have this particular plan? What exactly is the objective behind this plan? Because Amway is very, very consistent. One of the very consistent areas is that for us to get all the incentives subsequently from now, the CSI, to the Bronze Foundation and to the Bronze, okay, what do you call it, incentive down here, we have to think how to grow the business by getting good quality customers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why down here, the customer sales incentive, whereby, okay, it is about customers who wants to try the products at member price. So that we know the challenge. Amway also knows the challenge because many customers, when they know that we are a consumer retailing product to consumers, they realize that, I know there is a price for this product. So a lot of ABOs have a challenge trying to earn good retail profit. Yes, we deserve to earn a retail profit because we provide the services, we provide the delivery, we provide the information, and if the customer doesn't know how to use the product, we provide all these services. But what are we rewarded with? Nothing. We wait for the bonus. So can you imagine how to earn the 3% to get 250 PV? So I'm sure Amway over the many years realizes that the tough ones, the dedicated ones, the one that can see far, they persist. They say, okay, today I don't make a lot of money, it's all right. But what I gain most precious is my experience. I get to know how to actually build a business. So earning the profit now is not the most important thing. The most important thing is how far do I want to grow my business? No, those were the times. Those were the times when, during those times when we really look for extra income. We do whatever is possible. But today, there are so many options, so many opportunities. So Amway realizes that we must incentivize new ABOs. When they try to compare, they see that, hey, Amway is different because when now I promote the product, I can get minimum 10% bonus from the activity when I promote the product to customers. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, these customers are all signing up as Amway privileged customers, APC. So this is the strategy that Amway is using. And this is a strategy that we must now look forward to. We must actually find as many APCs as possible in our business. Why? Because with APCs, we definitely will generate business and customer loyalty. Because our customers will be able to see the benefit they get from buying the products at members' price. Yes. But what is very good, our customers will be able to experience the product feeling very safe, that they can try as much as they want. And who knows, after trying for a while, they will convert to become a full-fledged ABO. It's fantastic. So that's the reason why Amway doesn't ask us to do so many, but everything comes with we. As an example, we have to show how to generate APCs, how to generate privileged customers. So for this example down here, if you can see, all right, like in the case of, what do you call it? I just take my laser pointer, Leila. Okay, now remember guys, what Amway has done is very simple. Your verified customers PV will be entitled to the top up. So if we are only 3%, based on our verified customers down here, we will get a top up differential of 7% on 292. So we get an additional Now, be very clear on this one, right? Because this is our basic. Okay, so in Singapore, we assume the verified customer PV 150 is equivalent to 292.5. This is basic. Okay, I hope you all can follow because this is very simple. But the most important thing is when you have this experience, you can actually show others. What happens if you don't show others? Now, let's see, for example, down here. If we experience CSI, Amway realizes that to trigger us to actually build a team, Amway realize. Now, just imagine down here, if this person, Mia, she only does it by herself and all her members down here are not doing anything at all. So what is the difference? She only earned the CSI for herself. Okay. Now, so Amway does it very well because Amway realizes that if you want to succeed in this business, you must duplicate. Don't keep to yourself. Don't keep to yourself. Duplicate, duplicate. So this is where Amway starts with the idea of building the foundation. So down here, we now have, okay, building a team. So we have a bronze foundation incentive. Ladies and gentlemen, if you build a team, definitely we have to sponsor people. Definitely we have to follow up and follow through. So that's the reason why. Remember I told you step number 1, you share and demo products with your friends. And from them, these people down here will want to know how to show the products. So we guide our ABOs. This is where we guide our ABOs. Now, when we guide our ABOs, Amway gives a very simple criteria. Besides us maintaining our own privileged customers, we make sure that at least 2 of them also learn how to grow with privileged customers. This is the foundation of building a bronze team, a team. Remember, our goal is to move up to 21%. So this is where a lot of people say, how to climb to 21%? There is a strategic way, and that way must be very solid. So that's the reason why down here, when Amway comes out with this plan, it is actually to incentivize us to make sure that we do the business in the proper way. It's not about earning the money. It is about the foundation we are actually building to actually earn the subsequent income. So that is the reason why the foundation program came about. Now, if we know how to build the foundation, imagine, this is fantastic. Singapore, you are so privileged. 25%. Malaysia only 20%. But Malaysia, don't feel left out now. Because Singapore, we must help them. We must support them. Because if our fellow Singapore ABOs succeed, we will succeed too. So no harm. All of us do it together. And remember down here, what about when we already know how to build ourselves as a bronze leader? Then we want to build more bronze achievers. So that's the reason why, to build more bronze builders, that is why we say duplication, duplication. And that is the reason why when duplication down here, the multiplier value is very high. Because why? To be able to lead someone to be inspired and want to become a bronze builder is basically a challenge that Amway says, I give incentive, you do it. So ladies and gentlemen, this is why I say that Amway has participated the new ABOs to grow to reach 15% and all the way to 21% by building this. As I said to you, ladies and gentlemen, why 15%? As I said earlier on, okay, 12% and 15%, the differential bonus, there's not much difference. So that's the reason why down here you can see, when we build bronze foundation and bronze builder, together the bonuses is fantastic. It is how much? 60%. Ladies and gentlemen, Amway is willing to cough out 60% for all ABOs who have not even reached platinum to understand why we want to build as many bronze achievers. Because it is for the benefit of the business. And therefore, we use this as our measurement. We use this to monitor our progress. Remember, when I work in the corporate field, I have to monitor the project. After the money has been spent, how do I measure to ensure that the project is on track? The project will achieve the outcome that we desire. It's also very important. Of course, in business, we talk about calculating ratios, We talk about calculating the budget, and then when there is a deviation, we have to quickly find a reason for the deviation, find the causes of the problem, and then start all over again. So many things to deal about, but in Amway, nothing. All we have to do is basically we look at the growth of our network. How many of our ABOs have the ability to grow new bronze? How many of our leaders down here know how to duplicate, know how to build a team? Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have to do. And when we monitor, we are not monitoring by just looking at it. We are monitoring by see happy faces. Because why? The more we have bronze builders, the more we know they are very excited. Because why? They are making a lot of money. And who is paying the money? Not me. I'm not the employer. Amway, our partner. So that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is really a solid year. This is really, really a fantastic year. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I say down here, if we are not here to build a business, I do not know what else. Because this bronze foundation incentive and bronze builder incentive is so unique. It is not about who gets it, but it's about how do you use this strategy to build your business to become a 21%er. Ladies and gentlemen, you say you want to go to Alaska. I know everybody loves Alaska, but what is the criteria to go to Alaska? First timers, your criteria is very simple. Just become a founder's platinum. However, some existing platinums are now wondering what's so attractive. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't know. Just now, before the meeting started, I was informed by Singapore leaders. Singapore leaders, you are really getting a very fantastic present from Singapore, Amway Singapore. Amway Malaysia members, I'm sorry, but I have to let you know, I'm so excited for them because 12,500, they get 21%. However, if they got 12,501, they get extra 2% Ruby bonus. And that is not all. It's not about going 25,000, you get 2% extra, you know. The moment you exceed 12,501, you get extra 2%. That's not all. If you exceed 18,750, you get another extra 2%. And that is how much? 21 plus 2 plus 2, 24%. And when you are the official Ruby, 25,000, you get another 2%. Ladies and gentlemen, this year, all the Rubies are going to make a lot of money. You know why? 21 plus 6, that is 27%. I tell you, all 21% leaders, this is the moment. You must go and build as many new ABOs as possible because every one PV means extra 2%. This is fantastic. This is a lot of money in Singapore. So why Amway does that? It's because we want to see more success. We want to see all our ABOs in Singapore become successful. So that's the reason why, ladies and gentlemen, if you are happy about this, give me a 5. Type 5. Those Singaporean ABO, is it good enough for you or not? I believe all of you will really enjoy. Give me a 5 down here because this is your opportunity time. This year is fantastic time. This is fantastic. Everybody is going to be so excited because September 1, all of you will now look forward to earn more and more profits. This is fantastic. And what else? Now, all of us have already asked over and over again to succeed in the Amway business down here. Okay, all we need is basically action. Nothing else, action. Why? Imagine yourself from just now I mentioned to you, what is the difference between a person who is now 1 and nothing? He doesn't do anything extra for 365 days. He will still remain the same. However, with only 1% action, ladies and gentlemen, by the end of the year, you see a growth of 37.78. That capacity, ladies and gentlemen, don't count the average. Don't go and count just enough because we are supposed to be building a growing business. So when we build a growing business down here, we don't wait for 12 months to qualify for our Alaska. Within 6 months, within 7 months, we can already qualify and we can start counting to earn all the other bonuses for next year. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, Amway business is solid. Because all we have to do is only one thing. Action, action, action. But what action do we have to do? As I said again, our action is very simple. Step 1, demo and share products and OPP to our friends. From our friends who get our energy, who gets our enthusiasm. Maybe after using the products, they trust the products. Now they allow us to guide them to go and do the sharing and demonstration with their friends, ladies and gentlemen. If we are not excited, we are not sincere, we do not know what we are doing, how can we expect our customers want to become ABOs? How can we expect our new ABOs will be excited enough to leverage on us? It's all about seeing is believing. So we have to continuously keep on doing the same thing over and over again. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what the Amway business is all about. It's about action. We keep it simple because Amway business, unlike conventional business, does not require us ABO to do a lot of fantastic things. We just keep on doing a simple 1, 2, 3. And we must always think about keeping our steps as simple as possible. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what I mean when we build our Amway business. How to keep it simple. We know that from the very day we join the Amway business, our upline keeps on telling us, try the product, try the product, try the product. Why we want to try the product? Because by trying the products, we build our own self-confidence. By trying the product, we find there is no reason why we cannot share with our close friends and neighbors. We are not talking to strangers. It's all about sharing with the goodness of the products to our friends because they are also consumers. They also do not know what is available outside unless we approach them, unless we tell them about the benefits of using the Amway brand product, right? So ladies and gentlemen, this is what we mean. If we do it every day, the first step, keep on looking at the first step. And in order to do that, we just need the name list, ladies and gentlemen. Every day we meet people outside. Every day we must try to add them into our name list. Every day we must get this opportunity to share with people. There's nothing wrong about it. Yes, in the very beginning when we start doing it, we may find it's a little bit challenging. Because why? Because of one example I want to share with all of you. All of us who are right-handed, can you type me a 1? Those of you who are right-handed, can you type 1? Now, I want those of you who are actually 1, type 1. Now, you know something? You're used to using your right hand to write. What happens if I ask you to use your left hand to write? Is it easy? Of course, it's not easy, right? However, it's not impossible because all we need is just to practice. When we start practicing, soon we get used to it. Today, ladies and gentlemen, the children of today, they are not going to learn how to write. They are going to learn how to type the keyboard. Because when they study in schools, the art of handwriting will soon be obsolete. Because why? Today, everything is on the keyboard. Everybody is using the keyboard. Everybody can type very fast. Just like playing the piano. Okay, I used to tell myself, I don't know how to type. I have to use 2 fingers. It's the same thing. Everybody will learn. So if we are going to succeed in our Amway business, we must believe we are not using our right hand that we are currently using. We have to develop new skills. It's just like using our left hand. When everybody can do it, because why we can do it? Because we have a goal. And our goal down here, we want to go to Alaska. We can, once we reach Alaska, we have actually achieved many things in our Amway business. And the very first thing down here is we have actually break through our 21%. So ladies and gentlemen, that is why I find that when we talk about planning, we don't have to really plan many things in Amway business. Amway is a very simple business. All we do is basically get our name list. Learn how to use our monthly planner. Fill in all those names. And then we must make sure we make time to go and meet them and do demonstration, share OPP. It doesn't take a lot of time, but it's just require consistent time. We do it every day, we sharpen our skills, we can present better every day. So ladies and gentlemen, I believe for 2021, we all can do it. Let's all stay focused. We can do it. If we already like our energy drink, right? All of us, we can follow the exercise, but that is to ourselves. What about to our business? It's just like exercise. We do it consistently. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what I like to share with all of you. For financial year 2021, we aim our goal. It's about going to Alaska. It only takes 6 months of 21% with the sufficient volume, we will go to Alaska. For those of us, it's never too late to start now. Start having our name list. Start talking to our uplines. Work closely with our center. Work closely with our upline. I'm sure we will definitely reach our destination. And I hope I will be in Singapore very soon again after the COVID-19 to be able to meet with all my good friends there. And I hope we will celebrate together on the Alaskan cruise. Yes, so I will share here and we'll keep in touch. All right, take care. See you. Bye-bye.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Yong. Okay, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please give me 111. All right, thank you. Okay, so really, I'm also very looking forward to see you soon, Mr. Yong, because so long never see you in person. So hopefully we have a chance to meet again and we can just share our dream in the meeting and okay. So okay, what I get receive learning from Mr. Yong is first thing is do basic name list. We just need to get the name list and we just get to do the basic. And also don't forget Singapore 27%, okay, Ruby volume 27%, go and fight for it. Okay, so now okay, back to our CA program. Okay, tomorrow there is no exercise session, so please take note that we don't have exercise tomorrow, no Zoom exercise tomorrow. Okay, so next but coming Sunday we will still continue our Zoom exercise, so do join us the exercise session and have a fun together with our leaders and all the 巨男美女 okay. All right, next. Okay, BTC. Of course, those I believe some of you in the meeting here, there are some BTC participant, right? So how's your fighting for the business? So 加油加油加油, okay. So we see you in the BTC meeting again. Okay, next. So after okay, this coming next month, right? 2nd of September, every second day of the month, we will have a breaking news. So this round, our sharing leaders is Mr. Zheng Yongjian. He's a platinum distributor. So he will be sharing on the breaking news together with our CA founder, Mr. Ku Chong Kong. Okay, stay tuned with the time. It's 8 p.m. at the CA Singapore meeting. Okay, next. So after that, I think all of you know we have this rally which is called Yun Qi Meng Qi. This is actually a very big rally that will be going to launch in going to have in September 20th of September, Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. Let's watch a video for this.
Are you ready?
Okay, thank you for the video. Let's give 555. Let's fight for this and let's bring as many our prospect or our downline or potential building this Amway business together to attend this meeting. Okay, so next, I think that should be about all for today's meeting. So I'm really thankful for all your time and all your supportive response for today's meeting, and really thank you, Mr. Yong, for so wonderful sharing about all the great news and good news. I really have a very good understanding of all the Core Plus plan and the core plan of Amway Singapore is giving to us. So do stay tuned with us for the next meeting. Okay, thank you for your time and have a good evening. Bye. Yeah.
Yeah.